What's up, guys? Saturday I went to a toy show. Today's Sunday, but by the time I put this out, I don't know, it'll hopefully be Monday. But I went to a toy show because every October and March they have one. Last October was cool. March wasn't as cool, but yesterday was pretty cool. Except I went looking for G.I. Joe figures because that's usually my main goal. Didn't find a lot. And the ones I did find that were actually loose, like the original American Hero, they were like 30 bucks a piece, and most of them I already have. And it's like, I'm not paying $30 for loose figures. So that was kind of a bummer. That's the least amount of Joes I've seen at a toy show. But I did happen to get a lot of Star Wars figures, which wasn't my goal, but I did anyway. That's the way it goes. And in March when I went, there was this cool Boba Fett figure that I saw at Target like a year ago. He was like 20 bucks, brand new at Target. I was like, that's a really cool figure, but I'm not paying 20 bucks for him. But then I saw him at the toy convention last March for $5, so I bought him. And I got home and realized it's the retro stupid one. Here I thought had a good deal. I was like, score, I got that Boba Fett. And it turns out it's the stupid retro. I'm not a big fan of the retro figures. They're okay. Some are kind of cool if it's the original. Some were like the original ones that like I grew up with, and some are just like current characters that they've made to not be able to bend their arms and legs, just for, which would be fine if that was the cheap version. If you went in the store and say, oh well, here's the lame $5 Star Wars figure and here's the cool $16 one, but they're all the same price. So it's like, why would I want that? And they say retro on the package, which is kind of cool because it's a warning, even though I can't read. But then it's like, it's obvious that it's not. Like if you have a bunch hang on your wall, it's obvious that's not an original figure because it says so on the package. So I don't know. I don't really see the point of them. But I did find the Boba Fett that I wanted, and he is awesome. And he was 10 bucks, which I can deal with. I think that's the most I paid for a Star Wars figure yesterday. Because there was this booth, and they've been there the last 3 times, and they have all their figures in the package. They're all hanging on spindles. And luckily, they go like 5 or 6 deep, but at least the one on the end is the same all the way back, so you're not digging all the way to the back to have to look at it. You can just stand in front and see all the figures, so that's pretty cool. But they were like 20 bucks last year. This year, they're 15, and they had this figure who was Klaatu when I was growing up and I had him as a kid. Now his name's Woof. But I didn't buy any at the $15 booth because I was like, well, 15 bucks, I'm going to look around first. I found him like a couple booths later for $5.
$5, Buster.
I found him that I wanted to buy. I found him that I wanted to buy that I already opened. And I found him that I wanted to buy. I could have spent $45 on these. I spent 15. So I was pretty stoked about that. And what's funny is, when I was a kid, his name was Barada. And now it's Kit Harba, however you say that. Same guy, same figure. Well, same character, but he's got a different name now. And his name was Nikto back then. It's still Nikto. But the significance of their name is Klaatu Nikto Barada is the phrase they say in that old movie and the remake, The Day the Earth Stood Still. And it meant stand down, like calm down. That's what the aliens said to the Earthlings. And it's also the phrase that Ash in Army of Darkness, it's the phrase he has to say when he has to get the Necronomicon. Except he can't remember the word Nikto, which is really hilarious.
Klaatu, Barada,
Then I got Salt Moray. I recognize him from Jedi. I almost didn't get him, but I was like, the way it's working, I'm kind of inadvertently working on my Return of the Jedi collection. So I thought, I'm going to need him at some point, and when am I ever going to find him for $5 again, if I find him at all? Not that he's a really important, necessary character. I think his only line got cut out. Then I found a Stormtrooper Han Solo. I actually did pay. I bought him at Target a long time ago for like 16 bucks. I got this one for 10 bucks. I didn't mind. I wanted to have one in the package. Be cool to find a Luke now in the package. But I'm not that big on keeping stuff in the package, but it seems like more and more, the more stuff I get in the package, the more, I don't know, then all of a sudden you start being like, well, I'll get this in the package too, and I'll buy 2 of these, especially when they're $5 a piece. And then I got this guy, I got 2 of these, because I thought he was like the Imperial Gunner that I got, this guy that I got last time. These guys are cool. They're in Return of the Jedi. I think they're in Star Wars too. But I like them. They got weird helmets. There's something kind of cool about them. They came out when I was a kid too. And I like those then. I didn't have them though. But I got this guy and I took the other one out of the package. I thought it was going to be the same body mold, but slightly different colors. It's not. He's totally lame. His arms don't bend. He's way smaller. This guy's all hunched over. He's way smaller. I thought they were going to be like the same. And I was like, cool, I'll have like a variant. I don't. It looks like his little kid. I'm always on the lookout to add to my Yoda collection. So I found this one, which is very similar to the one that I got, but it comes with different stuff. I think my original one came with a cane, but it didn't come with a little candle and a little, I don't know, it was like a teapot or a flask. No, not a flask, but like a canteen. So I got him, but it looks like the same mold. It looks like the same mold, different head. Which I hate that mold because his legs are one piece, and when he gets kind of loose, he just always falls over. He just always falls forward. Doesn't completely fall down, he just bends over. And then I got this one. He's pretty cool looking. I got another. I might already have this one. I'm not sure. I got to double check. But the big score for the day was this ATST that I got in the package. It's the one that came out a few years ago. They had it at Walmart for like $69 or $59, and I wanted to get it then. They only had one. I dropped the ball. I didn't get it, and before I knew it, it was gone. And in fact, I think it did make it to clearance. I didn't get it then either, and I was just kicking myself. But they had this in the package. I already opened it, obviously. And it came with the driver, and it was $40. And I swear, when I went to pay for it, I waited till I was about to leave because I didn't want to carry it around because the box is kind of big. And I swear that when the guy looked at the price, he was like, uh-oh, like, that was supposed to be $80. He didn't look like he believed that he put that sticker on it. But, oh well, I was stoked. So that was my day. I'll show you, I got some other stuff, some Endor troops, some adding to my Endor scene that kind of feels almost done, but, you know, when you mix scenes, it seems like you're never done. You can always add something to them. Oh, I did get this Shockwave figure. That's like the only G.I. Joe figure I bought. He's pretty cool, except now his name's Shock Blast. And he originally, I think he was a Walmart exclusive. He came with something, and I just never got around to it, and then he disappeared. It's a problem with toys now. If you can find them in stores, you have to buy them when you see them, or else you'll probably never see them again, and then you don't get them. Or you can find them on eBay later for 3 times the price. So here is my skiff situation now. Pretty much everybody except that guy's not supposed to be there. And then there's another guy. I think he was on the skiff. He's like, looks kind of human. But there's another Weequay looking guy. Weequay is that guy if you're not a complete nerd and don't know that. And then that will be done. Good old Nikto. Barada. And here is my Endor scene that's coming together fairly nicely. It's a little jumbled. Here's the Ewok village that I've been working on and repainted and added new posts because I didn't have any of that. I just had like the base. There's Tebow. I had a little bridge to connect it to another Ewok village, which is totally stripped, and I need to do to that what I did to that. Some fake moss. Got some rebel soldiers and Han Solo. Bunch of stormtroopers. Old Luke and Leia on their stolen speeder bike. Biker scouts are after them. And why is the ATST driver running? Because Chewie took his ATST. And C-3PO fell down, damn it. And so, yeah, I need a bunker. I'm just not willing to pay $60 for it. So that's it for the toy show. That's all I scored this year. If you have toy shows in your area, definitely go there. Worth it. They're fun, and I don't know, they're cool. And they're usually twice a year. I think the same one goes all around. I guess it can't be all the same because a lot of them are local. I don't know. But definitely go check it out. Talk to you guys later.